Today we will take the example of this human being. Now this is a lady where we will draw the side face by drawing the fundamental style of circle, and from here we will work on the rib cage. First let us make us the angle in which the shoulders are inclined, and we have to ensure that the shoulder lines are just below the chin line. So our rib cage will be in that angle once you make the pelvic. Now, how do we make the pelvic? Like this way? Or we can make circle. Now see, the pelvic drop is in this angle, and from here we will draw the angle of the leg from where the thigh bone is falling, and then from here the legs are falling down here, and you can draw the feet. Now you have to see that both the cases the ankles are exposed. Unlike very other drawings, the ankles are very much exposed. You have to focus on the ankle part and the calf and the hamstring. So all three parts are very much exposed. So do the fats on the back. But we will focus on the shading of the lower torso first. Now this is the angle of the stick. So now we know that angle of the stick is different than the rest of the two angles of shoulder and hip. So we draw the hand accordingly, and then from here we will draw the other hand which is holding the stick in the backside. Once we have both the hands together, then we will start working on the next stage. So we have done our fundamentals. I think I have made the legs little smaller, but it's okay. We are drawing and we are learning it. It's okay to do mistakes. So these are the lines which we are checking. Now see, the moment I drop a straight line from here, the hip has to cross. So I have given few lines here, and from the top I will start working on the face. Now if I zoom this face area, what you will see that I have started working on the main eyes and the lips and all the facial features which you are working on it the way I have done my other tutorials also. Now once you draw the face, you slowly start moving out in the hairs. Why you are starting from the top? Because the process is always top to bottom, left to right. Now or else it will spoil the enter page, and we are not taking any supportive single page so that it doesn't spoil. So as of now it's just a process where we are holding back the entire thing. Now if you look at the area, you will see that from here the face and everything is coming from the sideways, and then you can highlight little more darker on the faces. But again, if you make this face much larger, then you can actually draw the face as it is, the way it is been shown. It has shoulder blades and the fatty hands, which has a lot of fats in it, is actually popping up because of the stick, and you can see the movements of muscles being pressed against the stick. And same with the hand, beautifully the hand structures are there. So when you are drawing this, you always remember then the hand structures. You have to first make the block and then you draw the fingers and all. Same about the curve. Now this is where the curve of the waist is going and the back. And now when I was drawing, I realized that my curve is not exactly right. So before I go ahead and create the pelvic and the waist, I thought of this, finishing up the other hand and the other part, keeping my upper torso ready so that the lower torso, when I start doing it, I have all the measurements. Now that we have worked on the back part, you finish the hand. So here also hand is beautifully done. You start working one finger and the second and the third and the fourth finger. You will see that it's very easily you can draw it. And if you are finding it difficult, what you do is that you pause it and start drawing it. Now when I was drawing it, I was start dropping the straight line from top, and see I have curved more, so I erased, and then I gone down, and now I have the angle, and this is goes down. Now this is the pant area or the trouser or whatever shorts she's wearing it. Now from here it goes down and the calf area comes. So as I said, I did a mistakes. My legs could have been little more longer so that it could give more space. I made this lady little shorter than she should have been. So that's a mistake, but it's okay. I was running out of time, so I thought that let me just finish as quick as possible. But anyway, once this is done, you make the cuff and everything. Again, ensure that when you are drawing this part, you are focusing on the ankle area. So once this is done, I really like this drawing because here the main lower torso, mainly in butt area, if you look at the reflective lights in the shadow and the way it has shown the volume in the hamstring, in the glutes and all, it really fascinating the way it has really shown. So I wanted to showcase that how to do it. So remember that we have spoken about the values. So from 5H to 8B. Now we have used this as a 2B pencil. Slowly we'll move to 3B and 4B and 6B. So right now we are into the formation of grayscale formation. So enjoy this process of grayscale formation and start looking at that how the grayscale is changing for both the cases. And also keep in mind that slowly you have to reach out to the darkest values. Don't jump into the light darkest value directly. Slowly you go and reach over there. And then when we have started working on it, and then we found that okay, the right kind of shadows are coming and the values are coming, I have started shifting it to 3B. Now that I have this 3B, I will just erase little bit on the top of whatever fundamental drawings we have so that we can have the exact whiteness in it and we can show the volume to it. Now that if you see, I am darkening the nearby area of the brightest glutes so that our reflective lights in the bottom can be seen and can be visible, and at the same time the hamstrings can be seen with a very mixed of shadows and light. If you look at this way, now I have to work on this part because this will give me an idea of how much dark, how much values I have to bring in the top of the shadows. So see, if I start making it darker, now see how the light and the contrast is coming. It's all about light and shadow, light and contrast. Now here I have to reduce the contrast in the backside of the knee of this is the area where I have to reduce the contrast. Now see, one layer of small touch reduce the contrast and it looks very fascinating from here. Now you can see that all the reflected lights are visible and all the shadows are visible. The same you can start doing it in the calf muscles and all. So guys, don't forget to follow. Please share, comment below, and share with your friends who really wants to learn the human anatomy. And lot of other videos are there. You can go check in shorts, check in other videos. If there are tutorials for kids also, you can recommend them, especially pastel colors landscapes. So anyway, so we are working on the ligaments and the ankle part and the soleus and gastrocnemius so that we can show the shine at the same time with the shadows and all. So this is how it would look like, and we could do a lot of things. This is so fascinating. I couldn't stop myself, but then when I was doing it, I took almost half an hour time, and I have made it little faster so that I can complete this video in 10 minutes time. But I took half an hour. I was running out of time. So anyway, if you look at, I am going back again and again checking the values so that we can bring the sufficient amount of volume. Thank you so much.